Hey y'all, this is Miss Bouchelle, and I'm going to be going over the 3.5 functions versus sequences, but more specifically, arithmetic sequences. All right, so let's look at number one. And number one, each relation below is a function. And I want to determine whether that function is more specifically an arithmetic sequence. Remember, an arithmetic sequence is a sequence where you add or subtract by the same number throughout. All right, if one of these functions is a sequence, I'm going to star. So looking at A, I do have a linear function. This is continuous because I have a line and arrows going in either direction. Therefore, this is not a sequence. Okay, my points are connected. Okay, so this is not a sequence. It's a function, just not an arithmetic sequence. Looking at letter B, okay, in the first part, I see that we have a discrete graph. I also see that I actually could create a sequence. A sub 1, where my x is 1, my y is 10, so my term number is 10, or my term. And looking in spot 2, where x is 2, so that would be a sub 2, my y value would be 15. So I could create a sequence based off this, an arithmetic sequence. What else is kind of cool is my slope is constant. That's why it's arithmetic. So I am going up 5 over 1. So that's 5 over 1, 5 over 1, 5 over 1, 5 over 1. That's what makes it arithmetic. Okay, so my common difference actually would be 5 here. Looking at C, okay, this is a function because none of my x's are repeating, but am I seeing a linear shape? And that's no. So this is not an arithmetic sequence. Letter D. So this one is all about notation. I see a sub n and n. So this is telling me that this is some sort of sequence. Since, okay, this looks like an explicit formula. If I were to simplify it, okay, I have a slope that's constant, and here's where I would start, plus 4. Okay, so this is an arithmetic sequence. Looking at letter E, I just have function notation. So this is kind of telling me with the information given, this is probably continuous. Okay, so this is not a sequence from what the information is giving me. Letter F, the table, I have n and a sub n. Again, it's all about the notation. So this is kind of telling me, hey, this is a sequence. My first term, so a sub 1 is 2. A sub 2 is 5. So it's literally telling me in my fourth spot, I would have 11. So that is a sequence. Letter G, based off the notation x and f of x, I would say that this is not an arithmetic sequence, but I could create one based off the information. But given this, I'm just going to say it's not an arithmetic sequence.